of our staff on January 1st as a result of the economy. Today, the Institute's services more than 30% last year, so we're now over 1,200, where last year we were at 930. But despite this, we have expanded our operating hours, and we're expanding our range of services to now go from 21 to 24 years of age.
Our dazzling and unique collection dresses created by the student designers.
This is the best to tweet.
They were inspiring. They were inspiring to sort of listen to and get their take on what we do.
For example, you draw something on paper and you have it in your head, but like you see it in real life, it's like a dream come true.
When I was getting ready for his fashion show last season, I showed him the sketches and the designs of the students, and he was blown away. He was so impressed by what they did. I think that sort of says it all.
These are students from HMI. So these are students from HMI that designed for Ralph Lauren.
Please welcome Victor Garber.
This is very exciting. I'm honored to be here to pay tribute to a woman who has made it her life work to help young people. Over 30 years ago, Dr. Joyce Hunter started paying close attention to a special generation of young people, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender kids, and kids who were questioning their sexuality. These young people were confused, unable to stay in school, and unable to go home at night because often their parents had kicked them out. She created a program called Working It Out that still serves as a tool for helping these kids who are coming out and dealing with stressful life situations, stigma, harassment, and violence. Still, Joyce knew she could do more. She realized that a large number of these kids were dropping out of school because harassment from classmates who made their lives hell. She knew no child could learn when he or she is constantly looking over his shoulder, waiting for the next punch or insult. So she started a schoolroom in one of the Institute's back offices. And that one-room school grew into the Harvey Milk High School.
Now I can see a reflection of myself in others.
I can look in the mirror and smile and love myself for who I am and what I'm not.
The Hetrick-Martin Institute has helped me discover who I am as a young gay person.
I look forward to a time when I can hold a boy's hand and not be called names from across the street.
You see, I grew up in a conservative Mormon military family in San Antonio, Texas. And at the age of 6 years old, there was this boy down the street, and he stole my only toy car. It was like my treasure, right? And as he walked away from me, my heart started to race, and I found myself short of breath. And it wasn't because I wanted to fight, it's because I knew I wanted to kiss him. It was my first crush. I was 10 years old, I was into older men at the time. But I did know from the age of 6 that if anyone ever discovered that secret, I knew what they would call me. I'd heard those words before, deviant, sinner, and pervert. I'd heard them since the day I was born. So I knew since the day I was born that if anyone ever found out my secret, that I would not only probably suffer physical harm, but that I would bring great shame to myself and to my family. And just like so many of the young people we're here tonight to encourage, I had two options. One was to hide, to go on a Mormon mission, to get married, and to start a small Mormon family of, say, 20 or 30 kids. Or to do what I thought about constantly, which was to take my own life. And sadly, even today, LGBT kids are still 4 times more likely to attempt suicide than their straight brothers and sisters. 9 times more likely if they come from unaccepting environments.
Has promised me that if it comes for a vote, he will let everyone vote their conscience. He will not try to keep anybody from voting against, and I think there are some Republican votes. And I think on the Democratic side, the same thing is true. But we have to have the leadership in the Senate bring this to a vote. And the only ways that's going to happen is if you pick up the phone and say, let me tell you something.
Oh,